pastor, a man of God, but he was into drugs. So after many years being on the field, sometimes you will laugh to the people and say, I can't, because no man to support the army. So as soon as he gets to the house, when he see anything available, he take it home. And then take it, he go racket, jello, support the army. And then one day he was in the ghetto and he never had a time. There are people who can actually, he used to get money, he used to pull up for a minute, and you know, drop a minute something and give them mad to blow. So now when they get mad, he can get them mad. So this day he never had time, and nobody, no minute when he used to travel, decided to ignore the guy. And then that day while he was in the ghetto, according to his testimony, a madman walked in the ghetto to urinate. And then when the madman walked in the ghetto, the man turned around to him and said, what do you do here? What that guy said to that man that day, he said it was like a new person came on him. From that day he left the ghetto until tomorrow he has not gone back. Today, he does gospel rap. And the man can say, I take my God, baby, I put it on my feet. If it made you better, I bust my head. Now, the reason I'm sharing this with you is because I don't know how many of you have crossed 25 years old. I also go with the mindset that if we cannot change those who are in front, let handle the ones who are to get there. Yes. I run a young pastoral ministry that I do conferences every year. I train young pastors in doing the right thing for God, making sure that they are in alignment with God's purpose for their lives. And the mindset of that vision is that there are other people who are old, we call them the old prophets. They are still anointed, they are still, how you call it. But if we cannot correct them by God's biblical standard, it means that we can start correcting those ones who are not grown to that level. That tomorrow when they get to that level, they will not make the same mistake that they made. Now let me tell you this story quickly, then I'll tell the thing I want to talk. The boy went and asked a pa and said, Baby, why be you bullet him? Why be you not get money? We just suffering here. And the father sat down for long and said, I'm getting answer to you. He said, but make sure that your children don't ask you the same question you ask them. Now, many of you grew up or you are in your house where you're a man sleeping in one room. I know it's difficult for you as a child, but make sure when you grow, you and your children will not sleep in one room. Are you with me? Yes. And if that will happen, there are certain things you have to put into consideration. And if we must put that into consideration, it means that we have to stay away from certain things. One of the things that is affecting our society today is called drugs abuse. It's called what? Drugs abuse. Okay, I gave you some story of another guy. My father is a pastor, and I got two younger brothers after me. Just a few days before the men decided to be ghetto. My father, pastor, my pastor, me, a pastor. My two little brothers then was home. I walked on the street one day and saw my little brother washing somebody's car, tears came from my eyes. And the reason that tears came from my eye, not because I was actually looking at the thing that happened, but I know the man to get the kind of body that I know he to get. But the guy got dry. And if you gain now $50, you will wash the car for. He's still not going back food. He's going to support the habit. So many of you don't know what drugs actually do to the body. So I will say some things to you, then you will hate drug. When I was in one drug organization, we had one slogan, we said, be smart, don't start. Be what? Smart. Don't let me. Now, one of the biggest things you can do is to be smart and not to start, because many of the people that started, they ain't not well for them. You see how drugs looking? Drugs can make you, it has some mental health issue. They make you so, the level of anxiety in you just start thinking big. And once you enter it, for you to come from there, it's hard. So that why we deal with you and not enter it, because we want to be smart for you to not start. Are you with me at all? Yes. So when we hear you as young people, make sure that you put your life in order. Guess what? You know why you were born? You know why your mom born you? No. Thank you. Not because your mom wanted a child, why you came. Some of you, if you get your man changed, you are going to abort you. Sorry to tell you the bad news. Not because the whole Liberia will not hear him up in the government bring him up in why you can't allow. You see, in the Liberia, there is a space in the country that only you can fill. Nobody else can fill it. And God has predestined you for that particular space. Imagine if you die. I hope you are aware that the boys that are in the ghetto are the reason why many of your business do not get married. Because some of your husbands. Oh, you here with me. The children were also in the ghetto were blowing that the reason your brother get married because some of them they are good wives. But they allow ghetto, the drugs, they are smart, the farms. Don't look at me like that. Because now trust me, guess what happened? I'm saying this to you because the reason you see I'm not speaking BB English, because I want you to understand the thing what I'm talking. Your parents are depending on you to change your family's name. Listen to me. Your parents are depending on you to change your family name. My late child, I beg you, don't allow any boy tell you say, I love you. Then you say now you hear it. So let me speak there. The thing what they call drugs abuse, it means that you take drugs when not legal. And if the drugs you took were legal, it means you overtook the drugs. If doctor say you want to take 2 paracetamol and you take 5 paracetamol, it means you have abused drugs. Let me show you an example. How many of you have seen drugstore before? Okay. So when I'm drawing a beyond the drugstore, you can see a cup, then they sling around the cup. Yes. You know what that thing means? No. It means the same medicine what you can take to kill you, it can kill you. The same medicine you can take to get better, that same medicine can kill you. So if you overtake the drugs, it becomes an abuse of drugs. Instead of the medicine healing you, it does what? Kill you. That's what happens when we take drugs. Some of us, we see our brothers there today, their whole phone up boss. The men can be walking, the men can be sleeping. But they can fall out, they can be sparking. You see the men will use that day. Everybody see the men can be falling out, they can go down. Now get this. There are other sicknesses that is associated with it. Now this, I say this, I think the whole thing is on life. My problem with this drug issue is that the priorities of government is wrong. The approach of government towards drugs is wrong. The government is sketching the people who taking drugs than catching the dealers of the drugs. It means the people who go catch, but the men who can bring the drug to sell it, but they can't catch them. You think drug will finish? No. It will not finish because if we catch the men, what bring the drugs? It means that if even I be so good and the policeman catch me and put me in jail, it is possible that you will pass by the road and the man say, "Mommy, I guess only you can make you smart." They say, "I'm a pro." They say, "I'm poor head." Then you take it. But if government will catch the guy who selling the drugs, it will bring us to the place where we will not find anywhere to buy drugs. Are you with me? Yes. How many of you know that one day the people running around in the ghetto, they're catching the men and one getting hurt? That the wrong approach. If that man was selling drugs, if that man was taking drugs, if you not see the man was selling drugs, he will not take drugs. And the problem is that our borders now are so reckless and useless to the point where people can enter with anything anyhow. So the future of our children have been shattered, or we don't know how the next generation will be. Like the director just said, in every family they get one soul. Imagine what will happen 10 years from now. Every family will get 5 soul. Then everybody now need to be working with 6 pound locks on their door. But I play you go now. So, like director said, this is an engagement where it has to be with every one of us. Now, you say, "But Pastor, small boy like me, how it will work?" When you see your big boy taking that thing, then you say, "Bro, that thing can kill." The man will sign you, eh? Don't worry, the man will not sign you. The man will not sign you. When you say run away. So I have a son now who is just turned 16. I remember my wife was selling down what about then in the market. And then he was just a little boy around 2-3 years old by then, if I can recall. My wife was selling in corner bidding, so when they see the Zogo, you know the people that use to shout, "Oh yeah, market was Zogo Patio." So you know, as a child who learning how to talk, they can grab everything. So one day he saw one Zogo Patio, he saw the Zogo. He said, "Oh yeah, market Zogo Patio." That's so when I play with my wife, they cause a man. Cause a man. So, but true, don't worry, don't be afraid of what happened. Just know that it is bad for you and don't take it. But you see, sir, this thing is not so difficult because we have ghettos in our communities. And the parents who are supposed to be parents that they want sending the children to go back sharp. So, like I said, I'm not talking there, I can't stay long here. There are sicknesses that come with drugs abuse. We got some social issue that comes with it. When I say social, I mean our day-to-day activity. Okay, let me explain it. The one who say now you want to go kaya. Who wants to say now there is to go? You know why you don't say now there? Yes. Because the God have degraded himself, have made himself far from socialization. So nobody want to be a friend. Because the first thing they don't want to bathe. The second thing, the men looking dirty up. Because they haven't allowed the men to take out. When the men take out, the two will move on the men. You understand what I say? Yes. The men have all up and away. So as soon as you come here, so we have some issues that have to do with socialization. That be what it means that you can go around people. Only a soul men you can go around. The last time they saw give you a man shout, they say, move here, move here, move here. The men are human beings like true. But the way he do it, said they do not fit in the society of socialization. It has some physical implication as well, not only social. Physical implication, it means that the way people look at you will allow them to judge you. I own Keke one day, and I saw one guy standing in Rakana. He said, "Tak." You see a hair, then you want your own Keke, then the Keke man pull up. Watch this. I was hurt because in my mind I thought he's a human being. But because of the physical appearance, it makes it to not fit where we should be. So if you take drugs tomorrow when they label you so good, it means that even in your powerhouse, while your sister then eating, inside the house, your mom will pull you outside to eat. You know why? Because your physical structure doesn't fit for you to be your child. You hear me? Yes. It also has emotional issue. Emotional means it deals with your mind. It makes you feel less of a person. When you take drugs, it makes you feel less of a person. Now I tell you the one reality. When we were coming out of Sion, we knew one people. What were the men were Timothy for at the time? At the time before you went Timothy, the men of Omnia or some of them was sent from America. Before you went Timothy, you know where I got Timothy? That brand boots what we used to wear before. Oh man, now that they can say they change it around it, they bring actor into it. Before you went Timothy, after you get money to buy it, Timothy now was 75, $80 US. Before you went Timothy, they made it and sent it for a barrel. That people used to be beating wet brand Timothy in it. Every one of us, look at the pro, I really won't be there, the pro, look at the pro, I really won't be there, the pro. But guess what? Few years after, I saw the pro who were beating bad Timothy and dress room. The pro was in the ghetto. And guess what he started doing now? He started calling me pro. So he will come to the house, I will tell my wife to get him food to eat. Now my people are talking about very people what we used to respect the community. Now, even with the fact that he's aware, biologically that he's older than me, but emotionally, he sees himself as nobody, so he called me a big bro. That's why even you, when you see someone, you say, oh, bro, you look at that, so bro. So when you take drugs, that what will happen to you, they will damage you emotionally. You will not see anything good to come out of you. Nothing good. The only thing that will ever come to the man is to go and take your slap. So it has some level of emotional damage. There are effects also. When you take drugs, it causes heart disease. Let me tell you this. Some of you, I know it's the way, so now you can see people taking C-sharp. Yes. C-sharps are like drugs. Do you know that one hole of C-sharp, and put it outside, that whole cross of cigarette? Yeah. In one cross of cigarette and 10 packs. In one pack of cigarette and 10 cigarettes. So 10 packs, 10 cigarettes. That one hole is there to. So if anybody tells you they can't take C-sharp, then they say, I don't want to kill myself soon, yeah? That drugs. Imagine you holding 4 times. It means a 40 pounds of cigarette you finish smoking so. In the next 2-3 years, you start developing heart cancer. We get ready in Liberia to do heart surgery. The next thing we'll visit now, like a funeral service. Oh. That one I call a better excuse. God better excuse, don't take my better see. It causes heart disease. Abuse of drugs also causes stroke. Have you occurred to you that all people they stand and getting stroke? How many more person you can see walking today? No, they're not walking today. It's so our young brother we see the hand and they get living online they join hospital in the community. You know how they can join hospital, they forget living now, so everybody go. You getting the father? They got get beat up here, apostle tattoo, so they speaking Baba book. They give book. So, like I said, it causes stroke and it causes mental health condition. You see a young man sitting on there, and the next thing you say, the way I look at it, I think I can beat Joseph Waka. What? We need to get into Sakajo. You know what I mean? Something your head now, spark. You can't stand it again. But you know what can taste upon me? The man brother will be taking drugs. The guy will die in the ghetto. And then you will see the other guy will see the brother die. He said, "I'm your project down." He said, "I'm beginning to get hay. I'm beginning to get hay." For you to run away from the toilet, I'm doing it. I'm beginning to get hay. The sitting that may be hip pop. And it is going to hip pop. Then he asked the other man, he said, "My man, I'm beginning to get hay." Man, he's not strong. Like I tell you, it costs you some mental health. It means your hair will not be the right way it's supposed to be. You will not think straight. The next thing now, that Christian, you come get Christian. All the so that I can be looking for devil the tomba. Some men get my devil tomba. The men Christian. And we're shocking to know that even drugs, the abuse of drugs can cause HIV and AIDS. Do you know what they call HIV and AIDS? HIV and AIDS is a sickness, a chronic infection that causes your white blood cell to no longer function. And the white blood cell is that cell that fights every sickness that comes your way. Now, it means before you get malaria for you to fall down, it means the white blood cell now fight that malaria for long now. You say you're not taking malaria treatment. So it weakens the white blood cell, and then the white blood cell, the sickness overcome the white blood cell. You see yourself treatment, you go to the hospital, they give you treatment. So HIV and AIDS means the white blood cell now can no longer regenerate itself. So any small thing, helix can be big. Now why you see people get AIDS and get dry? Because small sickness that enter the body, nothing there again to fight the sickness from them. So they can get dry. So if you are constantly taking drugs, you are taking opium, you are taking cocaine, you are taking this other yama where they taste and die. It weakens your white blood cell. And one day you will lay down on the street, even cold, will not be able to wake up again. So like I said to you, I want to leave this to you. Be smart. Thank you. Be smart. Don't stop. Be smart. Don't stop. Be smart. Don't stop. So if you not smart, you go stop. You visit your funeral service. If you wake got in the morning as a young girl, you the girl, and when you wake up in the morning, go to the work today, ask your mom. Say, Mama, what happened? You can't tell me, say, I love you. Ask your parents, say, what happened? You can't tell me, say, I love you. Do you know what too many of our daughters today get pregnant before time? It's because the parents are refused to give those words to their children. So the next time the child will hear you outside, will be screeched to their ear. And I want you to hear them soon. So hear me. Hear me. I know you small. I know you small. I know they play what you call slave way. I know slave way. It takes the grace of God for a girl child to reach 18 without getting pregnant inside slave way. And I want slave way me. Slave way, West Square. Don't come in there, you go down. I have one of my, yes, I have one friend before. She was a very good sister to me. She came from Liberia. She attended my school. I was in on Bessie Street. And then I used to like her, a grable girl from Liberia. She said, Daniel, I said yes. She said, me, I was born in abroad. I was born all my children in America. I said, wonderful. Then I said, well, where you living? Say, I live in Westwood. I said, no, that will not be possible. So yesterday I was joking. We left the school, we went in 8th, I was in 7th grade, 8th grade. Now we back by my album. They get up on too. Now let me say this to you quickly. As a young boy, as a young girl, don't enter into sexual activity early in your life. You know why? Listen, you right now, government consider you as a minor. It means if any man sleep with you is a rape. And if that you agree for the man to sleep with you, or the man agree to sleep with you, government say that rape, you know what? They say at your age now, anything you say that's stupid, they will not agree. It means you reach the age to decide your own life. So anybody who make an attempt on your life, anybody who make an attempt on your body, don't do that thing. You pass in one more look at here and slap your ball. Go tell your mom quickly. You hear the thing I say? Go tell your mom. Any boy that can't tell you, say, he take your ticket. No! If you ever go put spice out here, let your mom put his letter for you. But I want to say this to you. We all need to help this process. And we will see today that this vision not die. We are fighting drugs issue in this nation. It's our problem, like he said, the church is going to be part of this project. By the grace of God, I lead a congregation called the Powerhouse Ministries International. And we are going to put our hand in sponsoring this project, making sure that it doesn't go down. That your future will be secure. That your future will be secure. That tomorrow when I'm walking, I can see the girl and say, oh yes, she now put on any party. That good thing on a party. That good thing. So I beg you, let me tell you the thing again. Be smart. God bless you. So before I drop the microphone quickly, I want to leave. The Pastor Swen is one of my pastors where we are, and The church is fully involved with this. We are going to see as to how best to the glory of God. In our way, we are people in the church. In our way, we will be a part of it. And from my own side, Pastor Son will get to you on Monday. To the glory of God. God bless you.
You can do better than that. You can do better than that.